believe I own this piece.
Huh?
I can't believe I own this piece. Oh, Lord. This is real carbon fiber.
Oh my god.
God, it's so light.
Looks wicked too.
Oh, this
Jeez.
is so sick. Oh, it's so pretty. I can put it on my car. People are like, you're scratching it. Buy a roof. That's so pretty. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla Rundle, if you do not know me. I have an exciting part to explain to you guys. This was a part that was super hard for me to find any information online about. I just got the Anderson Composites dry carbon fiber roof for my 2013 Camaro. If you guys are not familiar with this car, here she is. I already have the Anderson Composites front lip. It's the 1LE version on the front, along with other carbon fiber around the car. So I was super excited to get this roof installed. I did end up getting this roof because my quarter panel was damaged. So it was a perfect opportunity to take out both my front and rear glass and get the carbon fiber replaced. Let me show you guys how perfect this fitment is. It looks absolutely incredible. This is the end result after the clear coat on top. And it definitely gives it such a sporty look on the top of the vehicle. If you guys are not familiar with this roof is made for the 2010 to 2015 Camaros. The only problem is if you do have a sunroof, this will not work because it's not the safest to cut into the carbon to make the sunroof. So if you do have a sunroof, you'll probably have to get rid of it. But this is a 2x2 twill carbon weave. It comes in dry carbon, so that means it does come into a matte finish when you do get it. The reason this one's glossy is because I did get it clear coated after the installation. With that, when it does come in the matte, that means it is not UV protected at all. So you do have to be careful in the sun because it will yellow over time if you do not get it protected. When I first got this in the box, I brought it outside literally for 2 minutes. Yes, it's in the Arizona sun, but it was literally so hot to the touch, it was even hard to hold. And the best part about this is the weight reduction. So this carbon fiber roof, the carbon fiber version, it does weigh about 8.6 pounds. And the stock roof is actually a steel roof. That comes in at around 23.1 pounds. So you do get about a 14-pound difference going from the stock steel roof into the carbon fiber version. This does lighten the car and create a lower center of gravity, along with giving it a sporty look. I absolutely fell in love with the carbon fiber roof look, especially in the BMWs. So the carbon roof comes in on the M3. That's in the E92 generation, and they also come as an M5 and M8 package. All the BMW people always talk about the advantages of having a carbon fiber roof. So far, I've had this one on my car for about 3 months or so. I've had no leaking issues whatsoever. The fitment on this roof was absolutely perfect. So basically on the stock roof, you do have to drill out 70 spot welds, and these spot welds are along the edges of your stock roof. You just have to pull back the cant rail or the weather stripping, and you'll be able to see where the metal is welded together. So you do have to remove your front and rear glass, which this is probably the hardest part to do because I know a lot of people don't really ever remove their rear glass. But you do have to remove your front and rear glass to lift out your stock roof because you are taking your stock roof and literally peeling it off your vehicle. Hello. So after getting the 70 spot welds drilled out of your roof, then you just peel the stock roof back. And after that, since the glass is already out, your roof is completely bare for the new dry carbon roof. And in order to put it back in, you literally just have to set it in place with 3M panel bond on the rear glass and the front glass. And with that, you also include the seam sealer on the ribs, otherwise known as the cross beams, that go across your roof. It's a structural element that goes across from each side of the cant rail, from driver's side to passenger side. So with the carbon fiber roof, you do use 3M panel bond and seam sealer. With these two by themselves, it is a plenty amount for the roof to hold on by itself. But just to be extra careful, we did end up putting 6 rivets on each side of the rails, which in order to do the rivets, you do have to drill into your dry carbon, which might be a little scary, but it's honestly not as bad as you think. So 6 here and 6 on the other side. And once you get it fastened with rivets, then the whole roof is in place. We use clamps on the front and the rear just so we make sure that the roof dries really securely onto the panel bond and the seam sealer. That's just so it dries properly, because you don't want it to be slightly sitting above to create any leaks. After that, then you can replace the front and rear glass on top of it, and the glass actually does help with securing the carbon fiber on the car. I know you guys might be really scared about drilling into your car, but the way these cars are created, they're not even made with the roof. The roof is welded onto the vehicle after, so it's not an entire monobody. Cars are pretty easy. All the metals can be welded or drilled out, so it's not that big of a problem. I am attending Art Center for Transportation Design, and here we talk a lot about OEM safety and crash safety within the vehicle. So aftermarket parts can be sometimes scary and intimidating because you don't want to lessen the safety of your vehicle. With a carbon fiber roof, the torsional stiffness is actually the same as the steel roof. It does not have the same impact and intrusion rate of steel. That means that it's probably not the best. I would rather have the steel if you do get in a rollover accident with this car. But the carbon fiber does have the same ability side to side with how stiff it is. But also during crash safety, it's this part right here. This is called the cant rail. And you have the beams that go across, which are the main elements of the vehicle during crash. So I wouldn't do this. I would not have done this carbon roof if I didn't trust it during like crashes on the road and daily driving. It is doable, but just know OEM is safer. But this carbon roof looks absolutely amazing. This has been a dream of mine for so long. Hopefully the images I'm showing you do not freak you out too much. It does look like a lot of work. It just looks scary when you pull off a panel off of a car. But overall, it made such a big difference on the car. I do have about a 15-pound weight loss. Some people say it is up to a 20-pound weight loss, which is so much weight. This is the first 5th Gen Camaro I have seen with a carbon fiber roof, so I wanted to find something that sticks out, that's different than the rest. So it made such a big difference. I don't have any road noises at all, actually. I was thinking to myself, maybe it might be louder after cutting into the vehicle, but it's not bad at all. Well, everybody, go be sure to check out Anderson Composites product. They do have the best carbon fiber I have ever seen. And there's actually not another company that I know of that has the dry carbon roof. A lot of people do fiberglass with the overlay of carbon, or they just wrap the carbon on top of the steel roof, which in my opinion is almost pointless because you're not losing any weight. You're almost gaining another 8 pounds of carbon on top of the steel you already have. So in my opinion, if you're gonna do it, just do it right. It's not as expensive as you think. It looks really scary, but it's really not. I've had no issues so far. I've washed my car a million times. I've driven it through rainstorms. No leaking issues whatsoever. I do have the interior back in place, so it is all stock within the interior. You can do a full roll cage to be safer in the interior if you'd like, especially for track use. I recommend it. But be sure to go check out the description below in this video. I will include the link for the carbon fiber roof, and let me know if you guys have any other questions. I will do my best to answer. I had to figure out all this info on my own and how to get this carbon roof installed. And I did work with the body shop on getting this roof installed, and they said it was actually really easy. They did it within a few hours, so it wasn't that bad. But anyways, I appreciate you guys all so much. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to go check out all my social medias, Instagram and TikTok, Facebook. It is all Kayla Rundle. And thank you so much for watching this video. Love you guys. I hope y'all have an amazing day or night or whatever time it is. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. The carbon weave mixed with the flaky paint. Honestly, the best combination.
Have fun.
It's just lots of notes that I have to remember.
SS low, okay, not SS, not S slow.
Oh, it's slow.
Is it? No.
No.
I was gonna say.